I managed to grab Kieran, thank you very much, from ZKteco. Now, tell us all about the company. It's a really great stand here.
It's the biggest one we've had, yeah. It's about the 6th year that we are here at IFESC. ZKteco is a global manufacturer of biometric solutions. We established ourselves back in the 80s. And over the last 20 years, we've developed to have 26 headquarters worldwide. And ZKteco Europe is the headquarters for Europe, established in Madrid. And yeah, we're excited to be here.
So you've got a big stand, you've got a lot of different products on show. Can you just take me through each of the products that you've got here?
Right, okay, well here behind us we have the direction that we're going in now. The core business of ZKteco is biometric solutions, be it a fingerprint, finger vein, facial identification. And with facial identification, we've partnered with companies such as Neurolabs and Herta for CCTV facial identification, together obviously with the software for government applications. We've got the license plate recognition, and over here, that's be the newest solutions that we have. The original core of the biometrics is more in time and attendance. So you have fingerprint, facial identification terminals applied with our software or with full SDKs, because in the end of the day, it is an integrated market these days.
Do you find that a lot of companies are changing, they're moving into this kind of technology, and because of the security issues that are happening?
There is definitely a massive growth and interest in it. In particular, obviously, with time and attendance, it's regarding buddy punching to make sure that they know who is coming in and when they're coming in. The security factor is more in towards these products that you'll see over here, which is where we've integrated, again, our biometric technology with entrance control, so that you're talking turnstiles, flap barriers, full height turnstiles as well. So yeah, there's a massive requirement of basically making sure, rather than before you'd have proximity cards, but proximity cards wouldn't ensure complete security, obviously. So, in fact, I can actually show you here one of the solutions that we have. This has actually become very interesting for construction, in particular, because obviously, because of the logistics of that people are wearing gloves, that they'll not be able to identify themselves properly. So let's see if I can get myself identified here. There we go. And straight.
I'm going to sneak around the side.
Yeah, just watch yourselves there.
It's actually really quick, and I know that you were saying before that when you come to these big exhibition centres, the light is really, really different in here, and they do sometimes, but that worked so quickly.
It goes fast, it definitely goes fast. I mean, it's a combined of two cameras, one of them being infrared, but there is huge interest in facial identification turnstiles. Again, because of uniforms, and it is a quick way. It always identifies people with glasses or with helmets. So, as I mentioned, in the security industry and anywhere where there's production, manufacturing, these type of products there is a growth of interest in them, and it's combined access control with time management. So, I'll take you a bit further on to give you an idea. You got flap barriers, metal detectors is a new direction we're going in. XRay for airport security. It's become a standard as well.
So how would you change the X-ray, working with that industry? How are you looking to change that industry?
To be quite honest with you, price competitiveness. At the moment, the X-ray or metal detectors were for elite places such as airports, which obviously is a sector where we are obviously interested in entering. But for example, in the Middle East, it's becoming a standard in hotels to have X-ray machines for all luggage coming in. So when it comes to that, being basically a required system to have in a hotel, obviously the manager will be interested in knowing, in finding an economical solution, and obviously, to complying with the law required.
I was going to say, can you see in the future that that hotels are going to have that by law? Can you see it?
It's becoming a law already. For example, Emirates is one of the first where they're already introducing a law that all hotels have to have X-ray machines. So yes, any public places, post offices, any government buildings, when you come in, there's obviously there'll be X-ray machines, metal detectors. So it's going to become a standard of where there is an accumulation of people movement, where they will have this kind of requirement. Yeah, and then you have the other one, which is where you can see our main identification, where the boys are now configuring at the moment. Faciality is our new software in partnership with Herta, facial recognition. So in the end of the day, it is a software which is integrated into any UNVIF certified CCTV cameras. And around here we have our own CCTV, which we call the Big Boss. And again, we have high-res cameras integrated with our software, which can be controlled by app. And again, it's a different direction of identifying persons of interest. You know, we blacklisted, making sure that it's in real time people are informed of the people that have been observed, for example, passing by the same location twice.
And are these all connected to a central system then when they're set up, the cameras?
They are, yeah. But with our own software, it can be integrated to a back-end server, which is the important thing, because our priority of being at IFESC, well, it's always been a priority being at IFESC, but in the last few years, is because we're going in the direction of more open platform, partnerships with other companies. We've partnered with Hertz, as I mentioned. We've partnered with Linnell, with AMAG, with bigger distributors such as Annixter, Ingram Micro, and the important thing is to be able to offer a platform whereby they can basically integrate it into other back-end solutions. So we can be a third party, or others can be a third party, and we can create a solution which is basically customized to the customer's requirements.
And IFESC is key to that?
IFESC is key to that, yeah. I mean, there's some companies are learning it the hard way of keeping everything closed to their own platform, and it does not make sense today. It is basically offering a product with their own software, with a back-end software that can be compatible for onward solutions, or with an SDK whereby they can basically, they can make it their own, so to speak.
It's making it a safer world, isn't it, by opening up and joining and collaborating with people?
Exactly, it's making, and also, I mean, and it sounds very business-wise, and it's making, there is an incentive for everybody to work together, because everybody can obviously, they can develop their own company's business with it. So yeah, I mean, the main key here is really partnerships.
So what would you be looking forward to for the next 3 days then?
Probably a rest in the evening, but yeah. But I mean, we've got set up. We have about. There's one thing I wanted to mention actually. What IFESC has done this year through the organisers UBM, the meetings platform has been brilliant. It's basically online where everybody can, in preparation in the months before, find out the key people that are coming to the show because they want to find out about fingerprint identification. So you can send them an invite and be in contact with them before, and pre-organise meetings. So that's been brilliant. We've got about 60 meetings organised through there, and that with our partners, we're going to have our hands full.
Wow, well I better let you get on, Kieran. Thank you very much.